Hi, in today's video I'm going to show you how I made this beautiful horse so that perhaps you can make one of your own. Um, you'll need an image of a horse most likely. I've done enough horses where I did this one from memory, but you'll need either an image of a horse or a toy horse. A model such as from Breyer. Those are very nice models, very realistic. Uh, they make a good They're very good for painting from because you can pose them from behind if you want to do that. It's a little weird searching on the internet for uh, horse viewed from behind. But anyway, so I started. Well, I have this. This is a notebook, and it is thick paper. It is watercolor paper. And I started with this pen here. It's so you can see it. It's basically this color, same color. Uh, and what I did was I drew the outline. I recommend if you're going to have to redraw the outline or change any of the lines that you laid down with a pencil first. I didn't have to do that, but anyway, you can draw the lines with this. And I recommend, if you do a pencil, I recommend trying it with the pen afterwards, as in tracing with the pen, because it makes the lines more bold and easier to see as you're painting. Um, After that, I opened up my watercolor kit and used the blue. This is a water brush, by the way. It's got a little mat here. Anyway, I took and I painted the background around the horse first. The shadow was one of the last things I painted, so I just painted everything around the horse, including the shadow area. This nice blue, kind of leaving it sloppy looking. Uh, all of this, even this here, this is all the same blue, just thicker, heavier paint. It just went down thicker, and so I just applied it quickly. After that, I applied more blue to the horse, kind of lighter, and darkened it in the darker areas. And I took a deep blue and began the dark areas. So my watercolor set has two blue shades, and I used the lighter, well, it has three. One's a sky blue and two darker shades. So I used the medium blue for the background, and I put a base blue here for the horse, kind of graduating it for the highlights. After that, I mixed some of the darker blue in and deepened the shadows with the darker mixture. Um, an interesting note with when it comes to watercolor is it matters to let something dry and apply a second coat. That's a good way to deepen a color, make it very rich, or make it the same shade but darker. So I did wait between some of these layers, letting them dry, and it helps to have very good paper. This is very thick paper, but it is curling even still. So this would be hard to do on a regular paper such as a printer paper. Um, this here is all the two blues and black. The darkest areas were darkened with black as one of the last steps, and this here, this white area, that is the white on my palette, which is called Chinese white. It's not considered technically a watercolor, but it's included with most watercolor kits. So this basically everything you see here is everything I needed. It's all I needed to make it. Um, I damped it off with this to clean the watercolor brush between changing colors or to help control how much water was on the brush. For mixing colors, my watercolor palette has a tray here. This here is kind of convenient, but it doesn't absorb much water, so I always include a paper towel that's just folded. good advice if you use a water brush very often is just use a paper towel, fold it up. You can use it several times and just store it with your kit. It's just convenient. And oh, so I was gonna say I use two shades of blue, black, and white. That is the only colors that I used. And this pen here. So that is the entire process. Uh, I I apologize I can't show you as easily running through it, partly because of the phone setup I've got, and partly I've just discovered I can't paint nearly as well while I'm trying to while I'm painting. I mean, I can't paint and explain things nearly as well doing both at the same time. So anyway, there you have it. Thanks for watching.